Okay, let's move on towards Game 3 of FL versus FAV. We are going to be able to see a triple flywheel here coming out from the Survivor side. Seems like we kind of anticipated this dream much as well. But even with that in mind, you know, Hash's Hunter Pool really isn't that... It's kind of obvious Hash and Hunter Pool, because you're either going to go Dream Witch, or you're either going to go Night Watch, or you're either going to go BQ. But it seems like Survivors here to decide to opt out for either a Dream Witch or a BQ here. I mean, Hash has BQ, there's still a chance for formal elimination. But with this team combo on mind, it counters both the BQ and the Dream Witch. A bit unfortunate that we didn't get the Night Watch out though, but it seems like we want to go after Appai here, who is currently playing the Entomologist. With the Entomologist here on mind, Appai still running around just a tad little bit, but it seems like we could definitely get a drop down situation here as well. We're going to leech on straight towards the Entomologist here, and Ento trying to play around this area just a little bit longer, and then you're gonna be able to see Dream, which is first patroller by here on towards our Ento. Seems like for Ento right now, she's gonna be playing around here just a little bit. There is Entomologist's leech nearby, but it seems like we didn't want to use the leech right there, which allowed Ento to actually get away from this area thanks to the bees. That was a very nice bee placement there actually from the Ento, but seems like the patroller will be fully cancelled here. All 4 bites have been cancelled, by the way. That is pretty scary. Like, with only 40% B, you're able to cancel 1 full dog. That is brilliant. We're going to be able to see the leech here towards Entomologist anyway. So, you know, at the end of the day, you're just going to be able to give the leech away. So, you know, like for Hasha here, it's a huge deficit. She didn't really gain that much profit at all from that patroller's bite, and your leech on towards Ento is also gone as well. And now in this case scenario, it seems like we're going to be able to see Entomologist here utilizing the bees once again, just to slow down the follower from catching up towards Ento. Because if the follower decides to not to hit here, Entomologist can just keep getting bees. It seems like the bees are going to be able to come out here once again. We're going to get off the bees, and the only issue now is it's going to take quite a long time for all the other... we're going to be able to lock the... Oh, look how slow it is! We're locking so much right now. Entomologist still having around 10% bees remaining. That means the bees can only tank 1 hit. But for Appai right here, he's pulling such a huge distance away. There's no chance for us to use Patroller here, Sally, and then Hasha forcing herself here as the Dream Witch to move towards the main body here to catch up towards the Ento. It's not only that, it's also the fact that the main body's patroller is also ready too. That's going to be bite on straight towards the Entomologist here once again. 3 bites on Ento. Can we cancel the first one? The first one seems like it definitely can be cancelled. But with the pallet there as well, we're waiting. That's going to be a pallet down. Seems like the second bite also has been cancelled right here. Third bite is going to just take a little bit of time. But it seems like we're Entomologist right here. Brilliant flywheel to cancel the bite and the hit. And of course with the pallet down there as well. It's currently 2 minutes and 45 seconds in towards this game. Entomologist going down here inevitably, but we gave away the leech. There's no chance for Hasha here to cipher control anymore. 4.5 cipher machines going to be done from the Survivor side. And it's currently 2 minutes and 3 minutes in towards the game. That's a 180 second kite here coming from an Entomologist with just flywheel and bees, of course. It seems like right now Hasha wants to actually lock the cipher machine near that area. We're going to be turning a little bit closer here towards where Acrobat was decoding, but also with that in mind, we do see where the Prospector is as well. So with Prospector here decoding the extra cipher machine near Hotel, Acrobat is also nearby, but Acrobat only wants to give pressure towards his Dream Witch here just so she doesn't leave this area to go after Prospector. We're going to be able to get a normal here right there. 20-second tight turn coming out as well. And with the 20-second tight turn here, Mercenary elbow padding out just so he can come in for the rescue for the second time. But we also seen as well, Dacho did get a needle before. Dacho holding on towards the needle right now. That's going to be the blink here used as well. We should be able to... I'd say Mercenary should be able to get the heal by the time we actually shared the Entomologist, since Prospector is also coming in towards the harass here as well. Now these two might be out a little bit of a bad area, but Mercenary is healing pretty fast. 20% heal right there, as you can see on the bottom left-hand side of our screen. In which we change to Prospector right now, and we're going to be able to get the Cipher Machine Prime within 4 minutes and 30 seconds here. Mercenary is also full healed, and now it's Prospector on the bottom left-hand side of our screen running straight towards the exit gate. Mercenary coming in as well. We didn't have any extra items here for the Entomologist to pick up, a little bit unfortunate, but it's going to be 2 survivors at full health here. We're going to be able to get that. That's going to be the hit down towards Ento, and Mercenary maintaining full health right there. We also do see that Negisu is currently decoding the exit gates But with the exit gate currently at 50%, it seems like we're changing target using Appai's leash to go straight towards Nettie. So that's going to be a stun, but Flywheel came a little bit too early, and there goes down the Prospector. Entomologist still having the need to get rid of her leeches here though, but since this is a 4-man endgame, getting rid of that leech is going to take quite a little bit of time. If Entomologist was eliminated, whoever had the leech can definitely delete it in around 20-25 seconds, but since this is a 4-man endgame, I think it takes around 35 seconds to actually get rid of the leech. Acrobat, which wanted order mercenary, is nearby, as we see on the bottom left hand side of our screen, crouching, wanting to go in for the rescue. But sadly, the gate hasn't been opened here just yet, and we do see Felix rushing straight towards the exit here as well, just trying to buy a bit more time. Appai here with his own leech a little bit closer towards him. Let's see how much the de-leeching progress we have. We have 37%. That might not be enough, but as long as FAV survivors here can get a tie game, it's kind of a win for FAV. But then again, like when it comes to big games, when they definitely need a 3-man escape, and when you have a 4-man endgame and you get a tie, that's probably not the best case scenario you should be looking for here. So for FAV survivors, this is more or less going to be a practice session run for them as well. But with Hasha here as well, Hasha seems like the tension is going to be over in 29 seconds, but Dungeon's nearby as well. Okay, Entomologist should be able to rush out towards the gate here too. There's Flywheel on Entomologist, and of course on Entomologist side, Flywheel there has already been consumed. QL pods on towards the mercenary right here, and it seems like it's going to be a desperate moment for Dreamwitch, as you can't stop a mercenary with full health with detention. Okay then, let's move on towards the second half of Game 3. Okay, with the second half of Game 3 here, we're going to be able to see a triple Flywheel here coming out from FL Survivor side with Mercenary on the Tie Turner. It's going to be Hermit coming out for Sheeking with Instant Detention. Sheeking also has a Dreamwitch too, which is why the Survivor decided to run Flywheel, but I mean, playing Hermit Flywheel kind of counters this odd as well. But with this in mind, let's see how this will go here. It's going to be Sheeking here. We're going to link up the Cypher Machine first this seem, and with the Cypher Machine link up, Mike can currently hiding, looking at where the Hunter is at all times, but it seems like we have kind of confirmed where the Hunter is coming from. You do also see as well the the patient upstairs here near towards laundry. But of course, with that in mind for you as well, we are going to be able to get a drop down. That's going to be the stun. That's not a stun. That's going to be a blue shell. Well, not blue shell. POV, I'm playing Mario Kart again. You know, I'll just call it shells. That's going to be a blue shell. It's not a blue shell. That's going to be a blue polarity. It looks like a butterfly, honestly. Okay, what am I saying? It looks like a blue shell. Okay, that's going to be a blue polarity on towards the mercenary. But we have seen how Akka actually plays against Survivor team comps like this. If there's a mercenary here, probably better to chase after the mercy, but it seems like we're going to go after anti-current here instead, who was decoding. That's going to be no stun here on towards the Anti, and Anti deciding to actually rotate away from this area. But Law also did come into effect, guys. We did see a little bit of a movement speed with Anti vaulting out over that one. 2 seconds left until the next Miracle Orb. But of course, with Dash in mind, that's going to be a normal stun and a normal hit down for... Well, not a down, but like that's going to be a normal hit registered for Sheeking here. With that in mind though, the survivors are decoding pretty nicely. We do see that all 3 survivors here are red, but the first hit isn't too bad. It's 90 seconds in towards the game. All what we have to wait here is for accelerated decoding to start. But for Sheeking here, Sheeking knows that his teammates got a 3-man escape last game, so all he needs is a 1-man elimination. MCO getting in between the pads right here. We did get in between the pads, didn't get a hit roll over sadly. We decided not to use our teleportation there as well. But with this in mind, Flywheel, we're gonna wait for Flywheel. Flywheel, okay, we did get the Flywheel out. I would say that's not a bad Flywheel. We just barely got out of range. That's gonna be a 10-second stack right there, and it seems like right now MCO might be able to survive just for a little bit longer. But you see that the only issue there was the stun. It was still during the cooldown duration of Miracle Orb, but I guess the story can't really guess that. Now then, we have a mercenary here at red. Mercenary can definitely change to blue even if we get the blue here. So for anti-current, we can tank at least 2 more hits. That's going to be a blue on anti-current. Anti-current. No, please. Oh god. We missed that. Oh no, we didn't get a flip. Instant attention alongside with Wanted Order and Berserker and the slow gate opening. You see, the thing there was, right, what MCO wanted to do there was that she wants to change polarity towards red just so she can tank extra hits. But you see, The biggest issue there was she still had 4 seconds remaining on the anti-current side. What would be the best case scenario there for us to do is to actually change to blue, is actually remain at blue, let Mercenary change to blue so then you can tank an extra hit, and then during that time, whenever you get the blue, the next time anti-current can come towards that Cypher machine to actually change it to herself to blue in that situation. But like, the only issue with that was you still have 4 seconds remaining, so that's kind of a very bad decision there made by anti-current. You should have at least tanked the hit, allow Mercenary to do whatever the hell Mercenary had to do. Instead of you doing that, that was not the best timing there. We're going to be able to get the hit down here on towards anti-current anyways. Sadly, we did damage share, but that damage share wasn't enough to kite after Tide Turner time. Because like, if that kited after Tide Turner time, that would be great, but in Shiking's case scenario here, it's instant detention alongside with a teleportation. Ouch. And as we can see on the Cypher machine decoding progress, we're probably going to relink. Okay, we decided not to relink just yet. There is currently, let's see, 4 Cypher machine at 70% on average here. But with the 70% on average, you're going to have another survivor to come in towards the rescue. You're going to be able to see Sasori, who's the magician, coming to rescue right here. That's going to be a brilliant flywheel, but that's going to be hit down for the patient, and patient running down on towards the ground right here. That's a blue on towards Anti, and it seems like the flywheel did come up pretty well right there. But with another teleportation and 1 second until the miracle orb, it seems like we're going to be able to get a pushback right there. But sadly, no disarm, and Anti-current goes down. Okay, and then go down just, yeah, we changed to blue just on time for the magician. But with the teleportation right here, it seems like we're going to be able to land the orb here once again, and Anti, we got the stun, but it seems like we won't be able to make it on time anymore. 9 seconds. 9 seconds on towards the next miracle orb. As long as Anti can bite that time, we can get patient to heal, we can get Mercenary to heal patient. But with anti-current going down here, it seems like patient wants to go heal the magician instead. If those two can find an area to heal, that probably would be for the best. That probably would be for the best right here. We do see wanted order here on towards you. But from the survivor's point of view here as well, you shouldn't be decoding, you should be healing. Because you've 3 Cypher Machine 70% on plus, you're not missing Cypher Machine. You know that it's an instant detention alongside with teleport. So you should know that right now being greedy isn't the way to go. Patient might get found here, but that's still okay. Patient being found here just means that Mercy and Magician needs to meet up and heal. Because like in this case scenario, right, what matters is patient just keeps on putting distance, keeps on putting corners, and as long as you can do that, you wouldn't be too worried. We're a little bit towards open area here. We're going to be using the world tree. Sasori is a magician right there, decoding that Cypher machine. We tried to get the red, we didn't get the red just yet, but it seems like Mercy also has red. We're going to be able to get teleport back. But the teleportation back there isn't going to be able to do much for us. Sasori hiding right behind Laundry. Seems like we might be able to... I think we might be able to still see a 3-man endgame. We're going to go towards 2-story here for Hermit and get the TP down. But even if you TP down right here, you won't be able to stun because the outlying is... It will be outlined and like you TP for 2 seconds. Survivor have more than enough time to actually react to that. Or 2/3 seconds. They have more than enough time to react to that. But with this in mind here, teleportation is out. Our Cypher machine here is almost done. We have 2 Cypher machines. Well, all last 3 Cypher machines are all 90% plus right now. But it seems like from the survivor's point of view, they're a little bit scared. They are a little bit scared. If we just decode right, if we just decode, all Cypher machine will be shaking. But it seems like survivor wants to play this a little bit safer. We do see patient as well running straight towards the corner there with dungeon would spawn 33% of the time. And of course with patient right here tonight is being able to come out. We don't see the preference just yet. Patient running away. We made sure that there's no dungeon near this area. And it seems like we couldn't grasp where patient is as well. Now in this case scenario, Mercenary trying to look for an item. The last Cypher machine was actually where patient was, but patient seems like he's going to be rotating away from this area. We're going to have to see if Mercy can find an item. Mercy got an extra magician's wand there though, could be potentially used for patient. Only a 3-man endgame. We want to at least aim for a tie here with a 3-man endgame against a Hermit with teleport, by the way. But if we get a 3-man elimination here, it'd be really bad. Okay, then with that in mind, we're going to TP in. Do we see Merc and Patient? We do see Merc and Patient. We're going to be able to find them out here as well. And you just waiting around. We are not going to be able to get a Sunder Sally, and that's going to be no hit. Just yes. Miking here currently on the run still. We do have a blue teleportation orb, but it seems like you won't be able to use. We want to save them for endgame. And then that's the last elbow pad here used by our friend Merc. With SAS30 here on mind, at least you can tank an extra hit. The Cypher Machine should be prime, but we're decoding a Cypher Machine a little bit closely towards middle right here. That's going to be a normal hit towards Mike. And do we not know? Well, I mean, Patient definitely knows that there's a Cypher Machine at 93% because Patient was decoding near that area. But it seems like right now we just need to buy a little bit more time. We did get blue. Why are we? No, we did get red. Why are we still on red? And okay, we changed to blue here at least. But with that in mind, Shiking is going to be able to get a normal hit here. Potentially, no, we have to use an orb. Did we? Oh, we didn't. Did we? Oh, we didn't. Okay, we're gonna be able to get a hit down there. Mercenary doesn't fall down because of his mini tie turner. And it seems like we're gonna be able to link the Cypher Machine here. And so the Cypher Machine linked there, we're gonna be able to get a TP out. And of course, with a TP out, Mike is still currently on the run, but sadly, he doesn't really have that much items on his hands. So okay, we changed to blue. Thank God we changed to blue. If we didn't change to blue, right, there's gonna be a double down situation on both the Patient and the Magician. Magician is currently hiding a little bit closely towards restaurants, and Teleport is also ready for the Hunter side. It's currently 9 minutes in towards the game right now as well, so with that in mind, that's going to be a small teleportation out. With a small teleportation out on mind, we are going to be able to see the walkout here, Magician slowly making his way out. Flywheel is ready, Magician's wand is ready, his own wand is ready, but if we teleport right here, then I guess for Chicken, he just wants to win. 2 win 1 tie is pretty good for FAV's team. So let's congratulate the tie here for Chicken, moving directly on towards the next matchup.